Today is an anticlimax. I was going to do a vlog today, all woohoo! Guess what's happened? And it kind of has, and it kind of hasn't. So, the reason I'm going to do this video anyway is to say this is kind of an anticlimax, but it will be resolved, and next week will be a climax again, or the week after. So, what is the exciting news? I've spoke about it before. What has happened? Well, what has happened is I have written my book. I have actually written the book, and I have done it, and it looks fine, and there's not much wrong with it. But I looked at it, and there was about 5 tweaks that need to be made. So I don't want to, I can't advertise it. The big thing tonight was I'm going to get my book out there, tell you all about it, get super excited, say, go, please buy my book. But because I found 5 things with it, I'm like, no, wait till you've got it done properly. So I've got to tweak that, get a different file put up, and hopefully this next time will be the right one. But I'm still excited because I've actually done it, and I can see it in my hands. I can see it. And the fact that I can see it and I can feel it means I've done it. So it's still an achievement. But I don't want to sell it and plug it until I've done the 5 tweaks that need to be done on it. But I like the cover. So it's the Folklore, Myths and Fairy Stories for Adults, and that's my book. And oh gosh, it's like I wanted it to be the day when I said, right, if it is on Amazon, please go buy it. And instead I have to do the talk because I said I was going to do it, but obviously doesn't matter. The next one I do about this will be exciting because I will tell you how I did it, how long it took, and where you can buy it, and all the rest. And hopefully the next phase of my life will be something completely different, because if I've learned how to write a book, it means I know how to do it for the next time, because I've saved the template for that book. So the next one will be that size and that layout. So it should be an easy thing to do for next time. I've already got hundreds of stories because I've been writing for years, and what I normally do is write a synopsis. A synopsis is an outline of a story, and it's just like key words like the character, the place, what happens and stuff. So I've got loads of them. So all I'm doing is putting them together and making short storybooks. So it's exciting. And it is a celebration, and I have got something in mind that I am going to celebrate with when the book comes out, which will tie in with the book, and that is so, oh my god, so exciting. But I won't talk about that until the book is out properly. So it's still exciting news because I have actually done it, but it'll be more exciting when it's done right, and I can sell it, and I can get people to buy it hopefully, and advertise it, and go out and push myself to market and advertise. So that was my big news. But like I said, it's got a little bit of a tinge on it, but it doesn't matter because I've already proven I can do it now. And when I put the template up and put it on the file onto KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, it did show me the book, but you can't get a proper feel of it until you see it, and that's when I noticed the stuff. So the next time hopefully it will be perfect, and then I can say, that's it, we're going to go for it. But it's still exciting though, isn't it? You know, it's like decorating or something, and you do the old room and you're all excited, like, look at it, it's so beautiful, and then someone goes, you missed a bit. That's basically what's happened. So you've done it, but you've just got to do that little bit more. So that is my exciting news for the day. It's still an heat wave here in Scotland, flipping Nora. I don't think we've had it this good since the 2020. And we had a really bad heat wave. It was too hot back then, really hot. The problem is now when I work on the grounds doing digging and doing the weeds, and the soil has turned to dust, it is that dry, and the ground is solid. So the problem is now, if we have a storm, like a really big storm and loads of rain, there's going to be flash floods everywhere. That is the next problem that's coming, because what you need when it's like this is nightly gentle rain to keep the ground moist and stuff. So I can see that we're going to be having some flash floods in the next month or two, because when it starts to rain like it does in Scotland, it's going to be pouring down the hills and all over here, and it'll just be flooded. I can guarantee that. So one thing that is interesting, I've been here for 5 years and we live next door to a little airport, and I've never ever seen them go out every morning with the fire engine and water the stripway. And it never even dawned on me until this guy said they're keeping it wet because of the fire hazard. And I'm like, why would you get fire hazard on tarmac? And he said because when the planes come down, if they get any fuel loss and you get a fuel leak on there, and with this heat it doesn't take much to go up in flames. So every morning for the last month about, they've been going out there with the fire hose and just watering the whole runway. So that is really interesting, but it absolutely beautiful. You can't complain about this at all, apart from if you're working in it all day. It gets to a point where you're like, I'm starting to feel a bit sick, so I have to drink loads of water and stuff. And when I finish work at 4 o'clock, I come home and just usually sit inside, because I've been out in it all day anyway, and I've had enough of the sun. So yeah, that's it for now. Within the next week or two, my van will be next door with the other van, and we'll be going through all that, stripping this one out and getting it turned into a workshop and getting some things going on. So I told you, oh, this is fun. So I told you I've got a gardener. He's going to come on my vlog, he said. He's a nice young guy, and he's started working here, and he's really friendly and outgoing, but he loves gardening, and he's been teaching me, and he knows what he's talking about. So I said, would you like to come on one of the vlogs or something? And he said, yeah, and why not? So he's going to come on the vlogs with a garden, and then when I get this caravan stripped out, I'm going to get my sewing machine out, and I am going to do a project. And what I want to do is make a beautiful gown, because this is all going to tie into a big story that's coming, right? Because I'm doing things, little things all on the outside, but this is going to make a bigger picture. So a lady, look, one of the ladies here is going to come and help me make a tailor-made dress stroke gown, and that is really exciting. Because it's tailor-made, it'll fit me perfect and I'll look really great. And then I'm going to incorporate it into all the other things I'm doing. So there was going to be a big video somewhere down the line with all these things together, the book, the dress, the whole lot, and it'll all come together, and I can't wait. So that's exciting. So yeah, I'll have a dressmaking lady teaching me from scratch how to sew, make my own clothes. Sorry, I've got a right tickle. But yeah, it's exciting times. I've got loads going on. As Steve drifts away on his yacht, my world opens up even more, because I've got more time. And the more time I have, the more I can do. How exciting is that? And once that book's tweaked and back out there, I can start on the second book and get that one out there. And I can do, even if I said one book every 3 months, I'll do. Because I'm only putting all the stories together I've already written. Then that's a sideline going on amongst this job. And then if I could become a good seamstress, and it would take a long time to get that good, but somewhere down the line I might be doing that as well, as a side hustle, like I can make unique clothes. So add all the things up together, and by the time I'm 70, I should have loads more skills. And it's quite funny because you normally have the ambition when you're young, and as you get older, people normally sort of settle down more and go, it's time to retire now and take it easy. But I'm gone the opposite way. I'm like, I'm coming alive at 55. I want to achieve so much that I leave a legacy, and I want to have so many skills that by the time I'm a pensioner, I'm just sat in awe of myself, because I'll be like, you did all that in your 50s, you flipping... Do you know what? I don't think I felt this excited since I was a small child, when I had ambition to be an organist and a nurse. So this is really nice. I like it. And this place is the perfect place because you're surrounded by it. It's the most beautiful place you can go to. And we've got so many people here at the moment because of the sunshine as well. People who've never been before, but they're saying, we're not going abroad because it's so hot here. We might as well just stay at home. And a lot of them have never been. And they're going, wow, look at that view. And I'm like, I know, that's my office, that. I look at that every single day. And the sunset and the sunrise and the changing of the tides, and it's just absolutely stunning. So I am very lucky, and I'm in the right place to go to the next part of my life. And I feel that there's been a shift in the energies around me, and it feels like things are happening and it's speeding up. Something inside of me is coming alive and saying, you don't have to sit and procrastinate anymore, just get on with it. People are distractions. If you've got a partner and you only see them on an evening because you both work and stuff, then that time is taken up with each other. But if you live by yourself and you're just on your own all the time, the time is just perfect because you can just fit whatever you want in. And the great thing about having this as a workshop, I can have different projects on the go all the time and leave them out, so I can keep coming and doing and in and out doing them until they're finished. Whereas when you live in a van, you can only do one thing at a time, and you have to keep it very compact and small, and you have to put it away every time you do it because you need the table for other things. So you can't do anything major and anything that's really intricate unless you can have a tiny corner that you can just keep things out on. So it's so exciting that I'm going to have that space to get all my stuff done that I want to do. There's so many stuff I want to do and I can't wait. So it's not an anticlimax, I suppose. But yeah, my big news was I have written the book. I will keep saying it. I have written the book, but I will be back in another 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks, hopefully with the finalised copy of it. That's perfect. And then I'm going to do whatever it takes to sell it, so I can get out of this minimum wage lifestyle and into a different realm and a place where I've never been before, and it'll be absolutely amazing. And then I can help people then, and that's the thing that's going to really boost me up, is the fact that it's not just for me, it's going to be a collective thing. Like, I can actually make a difference to someone else, and how amazing is that? So keep looking out. I think I might do a vlog tomorrow in the polytunnel, and I'll put that on tomorrow, so you can have a look at that, because that's a work in progress and we've literally only just kind of started planting. So that'll be nice, and it's going to be weather like this again. So I'll do my vlog tomorrow with the polytunnel, and yes, I will see you then. So goodbye for now.